And so I want to introduce a new idea to you guys, a concept. And I'm not saying this thing is gold. I mean, just yesterday we talked about how there is no silver bullet in the market and how nothing works all the time. But I do believe, based again on what I talked about yesterday, and what I think is important, is that we do need wisdom, and that wisdom oftentimes comes from people with experience, and experience that oftentimes comes from both mistakes and then the corrections of those mistakes in order to get a track record that can prove viability. So let me share my screen with you, and I just want to take a quick look, kind of at the market where it's at this morning here on Thursday, June 25. So here is the SPX, right? The market itself. And kind of where we came from was this, sideways chop, break from a stage 3 to a stage 4. Not that long in a stage 1 with the accumulation before kind of the take back off. And here we are again. And again, what a weird chart from here, right? I mean, it's weird. So we drop. Hey, drops happen. We're extended. That's fine. And then we find this bottom, and then we bounce higher, where because it was a downtrend at that point, should have resulted in some rejection of the mean, but we go up to it, and then boom, gap up. Now, quick question in the chat. Who remembers what that gap up was? Who remembers? The same thing that everything causes in this market. News, right? Peace deal, memorandum of understanding, right? That's what's making this market somewhat challenging, is that at any moment you could get a tweet, you could get a news, break, and frankly, you just don't really know kind of, what to make of it, heads or tails. I mean, last night was a great example of that. MU earnings, boom, take off. You see AMD follow, you see INTC follow, and yet, and the NASDAQ pops, and yet the MAG 7, or the Mangoes at this point, I think I should say, it's a more fun name than the MAG 7, the Mangoes. Who doesn't like talking about produce? They're all lagging. And so I want to introduce this concept to you, right? This idea, if maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, Wyckoff price theory, right? What makes price move? What's the theory of what makes it move? And I'm going to briefly break it down for you in the time we have, but I just want, when you look at this, can you see what I see? Here's a up move, side move, 2. Here's an up move, 3. Here's a side to down move, 4. Here's a completion, 5. So that's five steps up. And then conversely, now we come down, and how we know that, because we break that spot there, right? So we then have a move down, a move back up. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, and we're in this spot, and this has not yet completed. So what should you be thinking about right now? Dun, dun, dun. And now the rest of the story.